Austria is a country that truly sings to you. From the moment you arrive, you're greeted by breathtaking landscapes and a sense of harmony that seems to float in the air. The mountains, the cities, and the people all come together to create a melody that is uniquely Austrian. It's a place where every corner holds a story, a flavor, or a tune that stays with you long after you've left. Whether you're wandering through Vienna's elegant boulevards or getting lost in the winding alleys of Salzburg, you'll find yourself surrounded by history and charm at every turn. Think of Austria, and you'll hear Mozart's music drifting through the air, see the snowy peaks of the Alps glistening in the sun, and taste the rich coffee and decadent cakes in Vienna's cozy cafes. The country's artistic spirit is everywhere, from grand concert halls to street musicians playing in bustling squares. Art and creativity are woven into daily life here. You might stumble upon a classical concert in a centuries-old hall, or see a painter capturing the beauty of the landscape. Even the laughter of children playing in the shadow of the mountains feels like part of Austria's living symphony. History is alive here, carved into grand palaces and charming old streets. Every building has a tale to tell, from imperial palaces that once housed emperors to humble cobblestone lanes that have witnessed centuries of daily life. The Austrian Alps are the heart of the land, offering fun and quiet times all year. In winter, the mountains become a playground for skiers and snowboarders, while summer brings wildflower meadows and endless hiking trails. No matter the season, the Alps invite you to breathe deeply and enjoy the moment. Austrian food, from crispy Wiener Schnitzel to sweet, warm apple strudel, is super comforting. Meals here are more than just food. They're a celebration of tradition, family, and the joy of sharing good times together in welcoming restaurants and homes. Austria is like a beautiful song of culture, nature, and taste. A place that really knows how to live well. Whether you're enjoying a lakeside picnic with friends, listening to live music on a city street, or simply soaking in the views, you'll feel the rhythm of Austrian life. We'll explore its cities, old customs, and people, finding out what makes Austria so special. From vibrant markets filled with local flavors to traditional dances that celebrate the country's heritage, there's always something new to discover. So come along, let's explore the amazing things in Austria, where every mountain has a story and every street has a song. Let yourself be swept away by the sights, sounds, and tastes of this unforgettable country. The Austrian Alps are like the country's grand backbone, stretching across the land with a quiet strength that has shaped Austria's story for centuries. These mountains are not just a backdrop, they are the heart of the nation, influencing everything from the climate to the culture, and even the daily rhythms of life. The Alps have shaped both the land and the way people live, carving out valleys where villages nestle and fields where families have farmed for generations. Life here is a delicate balance between respecting nature's power and embracing its gifts. Covering almost 2/3 of Austria, these mountains are a world of their own, filled with breathtaking valleys, rolling green meadows, and dramatic snow-capped peaks that seem to touch the sky. The landscape changes with every season, offering new wonders to discover. In winter, the Alps transform into a top-notch playground for people who ski and snowboard, drawing visitors from around the globe to famous places like St. Anton and Kitzbühel. The crisp mountain air and powdery slopes create a paradise for winter sports lovers, where every run is an adventure. As the sun sets, cozy mountain villages glow with warmth, their lights twinkling like stars against the snowy landscape. After a day on the slopes, these villages invite you in with the promise of hearty meals, crackling fires, and the comfort of tradition. When the snow melts and spring arrives, the Alps burst with color. Wildflowers paint the meadows, green hills roll out as far as the eye can see, and blue lakes shimmer in the sunlight. It's a perfect time for walking, hiking, or simply breathing in the fresh mountain air. Villages that look like they're from a storybook, such as Holstadt, seem frozen in time. Their narrow streets, wooden houses, and peaceful lake shores are deeply connected to the land, preserving old ways and traditions that have been passed down for centuries. Life here changes with the seasons, and the people's respect for nature is woven into every festival and song. From lively folk music echoing through the valleys to colorful celebrations that mark the harvest or the coming of spring, the Alps inspire a culture that honors the land. The Austrian Alps are more than just a place to visit. They're a whole world to experience. Whether you're hiking along a mountain trail, gazing out over endless peaks, or simply soaking in the silence, you become part of something timeless and grand. Whether you seek adventure or peace, the Alps offer both in abundance. Here you can challenge yourself on rugged trails, find serenity by a crystal-clear lake, or simply let the beauty of nature fill your soul. This is nature's grandest stage, where every moment feels extraordinary. Here, every view is a masterpiece, each sunrise and sunset painting the mountains in colors you'll never forget, reminding you that in the Austrian Alps, nature truly takes center stage. Austria's biggest gift to the world is its music. Mozart, born in Salzburg, charmed the world with his amazing talent, and his legacy lives on in every note played here. Vienna became home to Beethoven, whose groundbreaking music changed everything, even when he couldn't hear anymore. The city also inspired Schubert and Strauss, whose waltzes made all of Europe dance. Music is Austria's heartbeat, celebrated in grand opera houses, churches, and festivals. The Vienna Philharmonic's New Year's concert is watched by millions, showing how strong this old tradition is. In Austria, music isn't just for fun, it's who they are. The country keeps its musical past alive while helping new talents grow, making sure the sound of Austria keeps inspiring everyone. Here, every street echoes with the history of musical geniuses. Vienna is like an outdoor museum, its streets filled with beautiful buildings from hundreds of years ago. The Ringstrasse has huge buildings, the State Opera, Parliament, and City Hall, each telling stories of big plans from the old empire. The Hofburg and Schönbrunn palaces show off royal greatness, while cool Art Nouveau buildings like the Secession Building add a modern touch. Vienna's coffee houses are famous. Marble tables, fancy lights, and the well-known Sachertorte create a special feeling. Here, coffee is an experience, not just a drink. It's a place to relax, read, and watch people go by. This tradition is recognized by UNESCO and is a big part of Vienna's culture. Vienna's mix of amazing buildings and coffee shop culture perfectly shows what it's all about. In this city, history and daily life blend together smoothly. Austria's food is a journey of comfort and old traditions. The famous Wiener Schnitzel, crispy, golden, and soft, is a national treasure you must try. Hearty soups and stews like goulash and Frittatensuppe warm you up on cold days. Austrian bakeries are full of sweet treats, from flaky apple strudel to the rich Sachertorte. Each dessert tells a story of royal treats and homemade love. Austria's white wines, especially Gruner Veltliner, go perfectly with its dishes. For something different, try Almdudler, the herbal soda loved all over the country. Austrian food is about sharing, comfort, and enjoying simple pleasures. Every meal is a taste of history and being welcomed. Here, food brings people together. Vienna is Austria's lively heart, mixing old imperial history with new energy. St. Stephen's Cathedral stands in the city's center, its colorful roof a sign of strength. The Museumsquartier and the Kunsthistorisches Museum have amazing art collections from all over the world. The Spanish riding school's Lipizzaner horses perform old dances in a fancy Baroque hall. The Wiener Riesenrad Ferris wheel gives great city views and a touch of old times. Vienna's trams, markets, and green parks invite you to explore at your own pace. The Danube River and its island are great places in summer for locals and visitors. Always ranked among the best cities to live in, Vienna balances culture, nature, and a good quality of life. It's a city that respects its past while looking to the future. Vienna is the proud, beating heart of Austria. Austria is a stable democracy, made up of 9 states that govern themselves. The chancellor leads the government, while the president is the head of the country. Austria's parliament in Vienna makes sure power is balanced and there are good discussions. The country has a strong economy that mixes social welfare with market freedom, doing well in making things, tourism, and banking. Austria uses the euro, making travel and trade easy across Europe. Being neutral since 1955, Austria is a center for international talks, hosting groups like the UN and OSCE. The Bundesheer, Austria's army, focuses on protecting the country and keeping peace. German is the official language, but Austrian German has its own special flavor. Austria's mix of history, democracy, and strong economy makes it a respected player on the world stage. Austria's journey to becoming a nation is a story of resilience, transformation, and hope. Nestled in the heart of Europe, Austria's landscape is as dramatic as its history, with towering Alps and rolling valleys that have witnessed centuries of change. Once the center of the vast Habsburg Empire, Austria's royal past shaped its culture, cities, and traditions. Vienna, with its grand palaces and elegant streets, was a symbol of imperial power and artistic achievement, drawing musicians, thinkers, and leaders from across Europe. But after World War I, the mighty empire collapsed. Austria suddenly found itself a small republic, struggling with economic hardship, political instability, and a loss of identity. The people faced food shortages, unemployment, and uncertainty about what the future would bring. In 1938, Austria's fate took another dark turn with the Anschluss, when Nazi Germany annexed the country. Overnight, Austria lost its independence, and its people endured years of oppression, war, and fear until the end of World War II. After the war, Austria was occupied and divided among the Allied powers. For a decade, the country's future was uncertain, as foreign troops patrolled its streets and leaders negotiated for freedom. The Austrian people longed for self-determination and peace. In 1955, hope returned. The Austrian State Treaty was signed at the Belvedere Palace, restoring Austria's full independence and declaring its permanent neutrality. This moment marked a turning point, as Austria pledged never to join military alliances or allow foreign bases on its soil. This was the true birth of modern Austria, a peaceful, independent nation committed to democracy and harmony. The country began to rebuild, embracing its unique identity and looking toward a brighter future. The path from empire to republic forged a strong national spirit, uniting people from all walks of life. Today, Austrians celebrate their freedom and heritage with pride, honoring the struggles and triumphs of the past. Austria's freedom and neutrality are cherished values, symbols of a hard-won peace. The nation's journey reminds us that even in the face of adversity, hope and unity can prevail. Austria's history is a testament to the enduring spirit of its people, a spirit that continues to shape the country's future, inspiring generations to come. Austrians love being outdoors, with skiing as a national favorite. The Alps produce amazing athletes and host exciting winter sports events. In summer, lakes and rivers like the Danube become fun places for swimming, sailing, and biking. The Wachau Valley, with its vineyards and villages, is a special place recognized by UNESCO. Austria is home to cool brands like KTM motorcycles and Red Bull, showing its spirit of being exact and adventurous. Old traditions and new ideas go hand in hand here. Austrians are proud of their land, their active way of life, and their achievements around the world. Austria is a lively mix of energy, nature, and cleverness.